the stream for the night here with Kenz. Perfect timing, and of course, the audio didn't just cut out partway through to go and make that hello pointless. So I'm here with Kenz. We're here to go and go through her story. We are at the last branch of this story plot with Kenz. She got herself a new super finisher that goes along with her personality and style. She has stuff like new entrance, some new gear. She's been through a bit, and she's here to go and see what else is going to happen here within this story.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Immediately, we have a choice to make.
Of course.
Hey, you want to say they a problem, or what's with the attitude?
What's with the attitude?
What's with the attitude?
Screw you. Attitude is what makes me. That and my brutality in the ring.
Brutality.
Did I stutter?
Can you show me how to harness brutality in the ring?
You? You don't understand what
Feels
you're
like a
talking
man.
about.
So, explain it to you, or you know more than you think.
Understand more than you think.
That's some pretty wild matches before coming to WWE. I know more about it than you think.
Brutality is about more than just being powerful and fierce in the ring. It's making people fear you and what you're doing next. It's being unexpected. It's bringing the chaos without restraint.
You want to do that, or is it interesting?
Interesting.
Interesting. Thanks for the explanation.
That's that? Wow. Glad I wasted my time talking to you. Fascinating.
Well, apparently that's the no answer.
You again? You here to waste my time?
Yep, me again. I want your help. I want to harness my brutality.
I'm not some pathetic guidance counselor, but I'll help you help yourself. Bring some chaos. Somewhere unexpected.
Maybe a different brand then.
Sure. Show up unannounced and decimate some opponents just for the hell of it. That's a pretty solid calling card. But I'm not going to hold your hand. Who are you going to actually take out?
So do you want to go after Xia Li and Indy Hartwell, or Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega?
We'll go Chelsea Green and
Feeling like Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega could use some chaos.
Just don't play nice when you get there. Kind of defeats the purpose.
Going to SmackDown.
Woo.
Chelsea Green is here. And I think she wants to speak to the manager. You know, I actually actually heard that Chelsea Green is the kind of person that'll order a huge salad, eat the whole thing, and then complain to the manager that something was wrong with it.
That's not out of the ordinary. It's like wrestling a great match and then learning afterwards that you, Byron, did commentary on it.
The consummate underdog of the women's division.
Zelina has seen a tremendous amount of success
I
lately.
love how it made
She
you
won
get
the
happy
Queen's
through
crown
it.
and reformed the LWO.
Well, that's because I'm listening to what the commentary has to say, because sometimes they say some things, at least in story mode stuff, that actually is relevant to a story.
Before, but now she seems destined for the top.
That plus we've seen Chelsea Green's entrance like 20 times.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but this is a flagrant disregard for the rules. Cap is being a real jerk here, inserting herself into this match.
A jerk? Oh, my, Saxton, you must be upset. Get off the fainting couch and get with Cap. This is great.
This is so awesome.
We're about to find out if this new attitude is more than skin deep.
We still don't know why she inserted herself into this match, but the WWE Universe is excited to see her.
It certainly makes the match more interesting.
Well, this move is somewhat unexpected from the Cap. We'll have to see if it's a one-time thing or a sign of a new attitude.
Turning the tables there. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around.
Into the DDT.
Running Hurricane Rana.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Drop kick from behind. Targeting the neck. Textbook neck breaker. She turns it right around with a counter.
She'll take things into the ring.
DDT. Lights out.
Ooh. Targeting the leg there.
Ooh, slam with authority.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Oh, my gosh. Escape just in time.
Bam. And that failed to hit the mark. Moonsault.
You know what the fuck is
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Deep arm drag takedown.
Looking bad for her here. Oh! Coming back into the ring, back to the action. Oh, we are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. I don't care who you are, you can't take consecutive attacks like that without it affecting you.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Chelsea must be phased after this string of action.
Chelsea now just... champ came in on them fast. Selena gets out of harm's way.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. What a counter by Chelsea.
Crucial turnaround there because Chelsea was falling behind.
Green was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own in.
Able to beat Chelsea to the... Oh, God, can she score the pin? That could have been it right there.
What she got here?
Face buster.
Chelsea just rubbing it in now.
She's into the ring again.
Kick to the gut. What in the world? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. No, 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 no.
Nap time.
Face first. This spells trouble for Chelsea. 2. Got it. Survived the triple threat match.
Came in, did damage, won, moved on.
The captain in promotions all over the world.
Well, it's one thing to lead a bunch of freaks fighting in warehouses. It's quite another to rise through the ranks of WWE.
Not badass.
3 superstars absolutely giving it their all.
A much different take on how you used to be.
The pack in the most dominant way possible.
Yeah.
What a match. What a win.
I mean, you got piercings on your lips, on your bottom lip and your nose.
Tattoos.
You had tattoos last time though. Even when you were a sleepy girl.
Eh, badass tattoos.
Yeah, but you're still sleepy girl.
Not that sleepy. Switch it up a little bit.
Okay, so you can at least pretend to have what it takes. Although maybe it was a one-off.
It wasn't a one-off.
Oops, I didn't know it was a choice. I pressed X to go move forward. I know it's going to be an answer.
I like watching people flounder. It's fun. And I'm not convinced. Who hurt you anyway?
What?
No, seriously? Who hurt you? Chaos is one thing, but my brutality has a message. Every time I step into the ring, I'm making a statement to the world that there are no limits to what I'll do to get what I want. So next time you step in the ring, consider what you're fighting for. What makes you angry enough to go all the way? Everyone else be damned. And who you're going after to make your point.
Who I'm going after?
For instance, do you want to challenge the toughest of the tough, or pick someone who may be very talented but is also more innocent? That's what I'm talking about. Targeted brutality.
So what do you want? You want to go for a tough challenger to go and prove that you can beat the shit out of anybody? Or you want to go for someone who seems innocent and just show that no one is safe, no matter how tough or how weak the person may seem?
I don't know. They're both good options. We'll go challenge the tough.
I'm making a statement. I can out-brutalize the most vicious opponents. I'm demanding a match with Shayna Baszler.
Demanding. I like it. And work on your gear. If you're gonna be associated with me, you'd better look the part.
You hear her? Did you hear what she just said?
So, we're associated now?
Shut up.
I think you're about to go and see what brutality is now. You posted the stream?
Yes, I did.
Welcome a
All right.
superstar who defines tenacious, brave, and driven.
The following contest.
Oh, here's your new gear.
For one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, the Princess King.
The look of determination on Cap's face speaks volumes, Corey.
Ooh.
This is a woman looking to climb all the way to the top of WWE.
Look, it's good to have goals, but we're just going to have to see if she has what it takes to make the climb. I
I
have
like
my
that,
doubts.
actually.
I can see if I can find these items here and put them on you as like your final outfit before we finish the storyline.
Yeah.
But of course, you're gonna want a face mask though, right?
It's time for Indy
Maybe.
Craig
I
to be
don't know. I
put to the
look
test.
good with. We'll see. Maybe.
So you got yourself some new gear
Yeah.
as you're taking this brutal route of things.
Right.
Because if you're gonna be associated with what's her name? If you're gonna be associated with Rhea Ripley, you gotta make sure that you look the part for what she does.
The captain has been a force to be reckoned with as of late. I like it.
And of course, first things first. Haha.
And she doesn't care who's in her way.
Well, she should care. She's across the ring for one of the baddest competitors in the WWE.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Taking it outside the ring now.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Kick connects.
And there's more.
On a ripcord Spanish fly.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
And back into the ring
Move,
she
ref.
goes.
Ah, she's getting up. Aha! Got her.
Baszler going to that intimidation well. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off. DDT.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Here we go.
Whoa, what a landing. Soaring through the sky and crashing on...
No. Moonsault, moonsault. Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off. Beauty shot.
Somehow she
Got hit over the finisher outside the ring.
sponsor.
Beauty shot. Bad spot for the Queen of Spades.
Back in the ring now.
She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too.
Slingshot cross body. Ouch. It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you. And the
Excuse me.
explosion occurring ringside. Shayna Baszler's defenses being whooped.
Here we go. It's popping off. Oh. Looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Who will break first? That is the question. Ooh.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Oh, ouch. Rapid fire shots, knocking superstars backing down. And that'll end this exchange right there. Sleeper slam. Oh my God, springboard moonsault. Wow. Everything.
That built up a lot of energy.
Yeah, she needs
That was definitely worth doing.
Opportunity for herself fast.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark. Fortune favors the bold told, these risks could be a winning strategy.
Into the splash.
Continuing to work on.
Here's the thing, if you're gonna go with brutality stuff, even though it said the pinner now, because you're with the finish outside, not enough for me.
Oh, God, that's a
Gonna hit it with the super finisher
really thought that
to end
was
it.
gonna work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor. Stop right to the arm. Break it off. Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
She was clearly waiting for that.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Nice cross body. Boom, a forearm smash.
Oh, my God. DDT. Lights out.
Lands the crossbody.
Treating the torso to yet another attack. Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. She has her target.
Oh, I know what I can do. That did not work the way I thought it was. That's fine. Ref move.
Opponent. Baszler's toughness needs to kick in here. There it is.
Perfect. She got damage on her. Damage over there.
And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength.
And perfectly set up for it.
And the boots to their opponents. Uh-oh, looking to take.
Going for the pin on Shayna. Wait, what's she doing?
Looks like Kat decided she still had a point to make in this match.
To the corner now. This is brutal.
I guess that was the 3 count she really wanted. I know we've been seeing a different side of her lately, but I can't believe she would go this far.
And she's not done yet. Seems like she's looking for a weapon.
But she already had this match won.
A steel chair? What's gotten into her?
Look out.
A show of force for sure, but not like this.
Is she having second thoughts, maybe?
Looks like it.
Nope, never mind.
Well, this match is over, but not the way we expected. Shayna may be the winner, but she's not the one walking out of here having made a statement.
But why?
I have a feeling we'll be hearing more from her soon, Saxton.
I hope so, because I don't get it.
So what are your thoughts about this new third personality about you?
Hey.
Lately, I've been doing some thinking about the pecking order around here, in the locker room, and in the precious WWE universe. It's no secret that I haven't been the model WWE superstar the past couple of weeks. I haven't smiled, posed for the fans, or put up with any of the nonsense the suits around here are trying to get us to do. No, because something's felt off. And earlier tonight, when I had Shayna Baszler in my hands and slammed her head again, and again, and again into that turnbuckle. When I heard the sound her body made, when I let it drop limp on the mat, before I grabbed the steel chair, I finally realized what's been making me so angry.
So what's got you mad? Management or the universe? Is it the people above you? Or is it the fans?
I don't know.
You gotta make a choice.
Not like,
Oh, you hit it.
I don't know which one.
Are you hating management because they keep coming up with different ideas for you to go and do things, and it's not really catching on with the fans, and you feel like you're being essentially made a mockery of because of the fact that you're doing all you can and nothing's working? Or are you mad at the fans because you're out here putting your body on the line night after night, all for their entertainment and putting on a show for them, and they don't seem to be really catching on with you and appreciating what you do?
I'm gonna have to go with management.
Every time I go to the ring, I'm asked to put my body on the line and pledge allegiance to WWE management and a WWE machine that couldn't care less about me. To a board guided by profit, not people, who ask everything of us and then discard us like used candy wrappers when we don't act like they're chimpanzees and obey their every passing whim. Like I said, I've been doing some thinking, and I'm not only done following blindly, I'm gonna do everything in my power to tear apart the system by destroying every superstar on the roster who gets in my way.
Proud of your choice?
Oh, geez. Now I'm going rogue.
I meant what I said. The more I gave into my anger in the ring, the more I pushed away the excuses I was making for the people in charge around here.
Sure. Whatever. I still don't believe you.
Are you trying to get on my bad side?
If you even have one. I'm just not terribly impressed. You may have chosen your opponents and found your anger, but so far, they've all been random. You know what they say. The best tasting livestock are the ones that you've named.
I'm not taking this from you, Rhea. I don't care what you think. But you want to see brutality? Come with me to NXT. Because you know what? Despite what you say, you're here talking to me again. I think you want in.
Whatever. We'll see how you do at NXT.
An elite college athlete makes her WWE debut. The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Carly Prime.
Prime has her work cut out for her tonight.
You remember this girl from the beginning of the game?
She doesn't even know who she's facing. No scouting report to rely on, just pure adrenaline, skill, and
She was the former athlete who joined WWE after her career ended there. She was being picked on by Dominatrix, and you end up having a match against her and somebody else as well at the same time at the tryouts in the very beginning of the story.
Here's the captain, accompanied to the ring by Rhea Ripley.
Feels like it's been forever ago.
Oh, and here's your new entrance. Here's your new entrance.
Ohio, the Princess and King.
Carly Prime might be a former D1 athlete, but is she ready for the sheer violence of the cap with Rhea Ripley in her ear?
Let me answer that for you, Cole. No.
Carly Prime might be in over her head tonight, fellas.
So what do you think about your new entrance?
Carly Prime is an all-American college athlete with
You what?
but I don't think this
my dad.
Cap is one thing, but this is a Cap who's been showing a lot of edge lately. And now we know why. She's been hanging around Rhea Ripley.
Is the part when you're in the ring. She has the part where she climbs up onto the ropes and she goes and grasps and pulls the camera and it does a zoom in at the same time. And that's a nice little beat and effect for the entrance.
Placed into the corner.
Drop kick hits the mark.
And now Carly Prime is getting beaten down.
Can Carly recover from this adversity? Swanton.
She's firing up, no doubt about it. Standing shooting star press.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Is there DQ? Damn, there was DQ.
Referee taking action. I guess the official said it's not going down like that tonight. Going counter for counter. Now can it be capitalized on?
Uh-oh. Oh, and she got out of there.
Fight with the ref now.
Able to avoid any harm there. Sliver slam.
What are the other moves? Nap time, hayseed drop. That's right. You have the coffin drop now.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking. Taking flight.
Ah, she moves.
Counters that. Oh, God, what a shot to the face. And now Carly Prime is getting beaten down.
Can
Ah,
Carly recover from this
I hit the button. They lied.
What now? What else we gotta see? The superstar from the apron.
Getting.
Top rope.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Shooting star press.
Famous little toe touch.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count.
I'm still not sure what she's doing here, but that was a decisive victory for the Cap.
It looks like we're getting a repeat of her last match. This Raw superstar doesn't seem content with just a win.
Neither does Rhea Ripley. Is this the start of a larger partnership between these two?
Cap, what are you doing?
Now look who it is.
I've been worried. You're a lot of things. But this isn't the Cap I know. People look up to you.
Psycho Sally?
These two women go way back before either of them arrived in WWE.
I look up to you.
It sounds like Sally's pleas might be falling on deaf ears.
I don't know about that, Byron.
I guess you were right, Michael. There's hope for Cap after all.
Or not. Psycho Sally just ate a clothesline from her so-called friend.
And she's not stopping there. What's she telling Rhea to do?
I mean, at least you and Sally have the same boots now.
Well, in Cap's direction, Rhea just introduced steel stairs into the ring. This
My
is never
God.
good.
I agree. It's taking things way too far.
Is she gonna slam the steps down on the Psycho Sally?
No, come on. Don't do it. This is too much.
And down onto Sally's back.
This
Okay,
is
I
heinous.
definitely would not be
Someone
picking
get
up no
Psycho
fucking
Sally
shit.
some medical attention.
And this is all some sort of joke to Rhea Ripley?
Or throwing them on somebody.
Saxton.
Whoa, what just happened?
I think we've determined the alpha of this
Okay, I'm just gonna
relationship,
say
Byron.
it now. I
Rhea
don't like
stepping aside to let Cap call the shots? This is the beginning of something big here tonight.
I'm sassy, but I'm not a mean
Brutal
person.
power dynamic.
Well, that's the point of the storyline.
I know. Just saying. Hey, you're on my charger. Oh God, not Troy.
So you got a storyline going involving Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
Okay.
There's also dealing with Troy and dealing with Justine.
Your favorite person.
You don't like her either.
I know, but you hate her so much more than I do.
Because I had to deal with this with being in a story that one I didn't like so much. Two, I had to deal with it constantly throughout that story. You weren't subject to it. I was.
Well, let's get her done and over with then.
You're doing well for yourself, I see. Star locker room vibes.
The legend graces us with her presence. I like my decor to reflect my personality, which is abrupt and impatient. What do you want, Justine?
I want to talk about Psycho Sally.
What about her? She eating solid food yet?
So hard, aren't you? She is. She's eating solid food and she's back in the ring.
Good. Good. So long as she stays out of my way.
I'm sure she will. Can't imagine she wants to lay her eyes on you again. You hurt that girl. Not just physically.
I wasn't... I had to show Rhea. It's a brutal world, and Sally had to learn that the hard way.
The hard way? Being the woman she trusted most in the world, beating her within an inch of her life on national television?
Unless you're looking to learn a lesson in brutality yourself, get to the damn point.
She's on NXT this week in her first televised match back. I thought you might appreciate the update. I can report back if you'd like to know how she's doing.
Okay, so this is a story beat that will have me play as Psycho Sally for a few things. It's like every single branch of your story at some point has you doing things with Psycho Sally because she's important to you. She's why you ended up getting into WWE because of the tryout and the whole thing there. Then for each other branch, and then as you're trying to find yourself on WWE before the whole nautical captain bullshit, you had there's a storyline with her there. Then there's the whole storyline going on with you being the superstar that you are with Psycho Sally and her doing the video game show. And then in the Possessed storyline, you end up trying to help her out in that whole thing there. So this one apparently will follow her and as she tries to make her way back through NXT after you almost kill her on TV.
Can't believe that.
Was that?
But I still can't believe that.
Believe what?
I almost killed her. Let me know how it goes.
Sally was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I regret nothing. But I don't wish her harm.
Huh. There is a little of you left in there.
Same person I've always been, Justine.
Maybe. I'll let you know.
And here we go, doing some more stuff with Psycho Sally. seemed like they really just decided to go and dedicate a small section of the female story to like NXT stars, which would have been nice if they just had an NXT storyline. Like the whole thing they have going on with Psycho Sally could have been good if they had a storyline that goes through NXT, because that's essentially what Psycho Sally's storyline is, just going into NXT and doing her thing there.
Recruited by the legendary Justine.
I mean, it makes sense because like SmackDown storyline is the male storyline, Raw storyline is the female storyline, and they could have had NXT storyline just be like a random person that you can go and make to go and do whatever.
Yeah.
Behaviors to keep an eye out for.
I do like her entrance though. It's cute for her.
Here comes the heart of Chase U.
And representing Chase University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Having come straight out of high school to NXT, Thea has made it clear she doesn't want her youth to define her.
Yeah, Thea Hale wants to prove that she really is a grown woman who can hold her own.
She came into NXT, WWE's NXT, straight from high school.
Stop being a student and start teaching lessons.
Okay.
Thea Hale is a true
Something I wish I could have had happen for me, but all I had was like the local Western League where I lived, and then they ended up starting to get enough funding to actually start traveling, and I couldn't go because I was still actually doing things in high school. And I wanted to at least get out of high school first, so they started traveling and got rid of me. You probably would have ended up seeing me on TV if I actually had things work out well for me.
It takes a
Oh
long
my,
time for the
that'd be crazy.
to finally fade Michael, both physically and mentally.
She needs to find a way to silence that and get her head on straight. Or else one of these days, her opponent's going to knock it right off.
sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Like, yeah, my boyfriend's famous.
And Sally is countered.
Reversal after reversal.
I can tell you definitely would have ended up running into me on IMVU because I still would be on that since I was on there before.
Yeah.
Incredible pressure being put on Thea. Any of Thea Hale's defenses have been pegged. Psycho Sally just taking a moment to soak it all in.
Big mistake there, Corey. Oh, she knows that now. Great counter. Oh, my God. She's starting to look concerned.
Swinging neck breaker.
Into a handstand splash. Wow.
A springboard arm drag. Kip up. What a response from Sally.
Momentum going back to Psycho Sally's corner.
She's showing it's not a time to lie down. It's a time to fight back.
Uh-oh.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut. Oh, catches a kick to the face. Oh, she had enough of that.
She returns the favor there.
What a forearm.
And Sally is keeping the match at her pace.
Hale has to turn this around and quick.
Thea's got to find a way out of this dire spot. Psycho Sally crafting an attack.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
She's going up. Top rope here. Uh-oh. Way too low. Diving moonsault. That's gotta be it. Two. Oh, near fall.
This is where desperation.
Having to do a moonsault in memory of her mentor, the Cap.
And a menacing look from Psycho Sally.
Springboard into a straight to the floor.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
Tackles ruthless. Climbs back inside. Close fist connects. Face buster. For the win. There's two. It's still in
Sally. Cutting her off there. Smart strategy. Maybe not. Maybe not. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Psycho Sally.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught.
There we are, Psycho Sally, her first match back. Bet we got to deal with Justine, don't we? Oh dear God, good.
Hey, Carly. How's it going?
How's it going for you? Great win out there, but honestly, you didn't seem like yourself. Not very, psycho.
Honestly, Psycho's looking a little aspirational these days. Right after I started training, I saw this match Cap had with La Suspira. This war. They climbed up and started fighting in the balcony. Cap catches her with a kick to the gut, looks out at the crowd, and she hits a freaking Canadian destroyer off the ledge like 15 feet down through a table. It was absolutely psycho. And it was all in the world I wanted to be.
Aw, that sounds insane and fun. And the kind of stuff you should be doing right now, Sally.
Maybe. But I can't stop thinking about how the person who inspired me so hard took me out of action for weeks.
You can't let what Cap did get in your head.
Now she tells me.
Listen, we've both been kicked in the teeth by adventure recently. What do you say we turn it around and give a little back?
What you have in mind?
Psycho Sally, I just won a match by straight up cheating. Held my opponent's tights. 1, 2, 3! And you know what?
Tell me.
It felt like taking back control from all the Caps and Rias of the world. Let's feel that way together.
You want to, be a tag team?
Actually, I already jumped way out on a limb and got us booked in a match with JC Jane and Cora Jade.
You booked me in a tag match without even asking me? You know what I call that?
A poor choice that crossed your personal boundaries?
Freaking psycho! Let's go get crazy, Carly.
Sally's weird. Like, the only thing about her that seems to be, like, at least from my take, that's cool about her is that the gradient effect of her hair. But, like, her outfit's weird. Not a casual outfit, but, like, her in-ring outfit is weird. You still there? You fall asleep on me?
No.
It's so quiet over there. I'm talking to you, you're not saying anything.
It's
My
Psycho
bad.
Sally, the maven of mayhem and madness.
The following contest.
I'll be sure to go and find out which entrance preset is Psycho Sally so I can give that to you when we're done.
It's a must-watch fury with the up-and-coming
Why?
You said you liked her entrance, so I'm gonna give you her entrance.
I like it. I don't want it. I like my entrance. Not the new one. The one with that.
Oh, here comes trouble.
But also,
Don't
here comes
pass
one of the
it,
top
me.
young talents from NXT.
And from Tampa, Florida,
Still damn princess here.
Not your cap right now.
Well, still the princess though.
Cora Jade is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
It's still in my name.
and from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't.
They were brought together by a common enemy. Now we find out if that shared betrayal is enough to propel them to
Hey, you
success in
good?
the ring.
Itching a little.
Both Carly and Psycho have looked a bit vulnerable as of late, so it's not surprising they're looking to pair up and get the targets off their backs.
Unless they end up just putting two targets right next to each other.
Talking to the dog.
Drop kick to the spine.
Yeah.
Psycho Sally just taking a moment to soak it all in.
She put herself to bed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Not what I was trying to do.
The springboard attack fails to land. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Swinging neck breaker. And a unique splash.
Slingshot. Factor face first. Amazing. Fails to connect on the springboard.
Into the corner. This can't be good. Satellite DDT.
Able to get there in time.
Ah, saw it coming. And James caught with a reversal.
Just driven into the mat.
Single leg drop kick.
Yeah, fam.
Kick to the face.
Move, ref.
She's getting something from under the ring.
Can I do it from here?
A steel chair is what's
Damn it.
needed right about now. Kick to the stomach. Puts it
Ref,
in.
move. You're messing up my plans, ref.
Good timing on the reversal.
Get in the way.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your
Like threw the
abilities.
chair back out like that.
She powers out immediately there.
She just shocked everyone in the ring. For a schoolboy.
Uh-oh. Call super kick.
Oh, look at a torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. She had it scouted. This combo is out of this world, Cole. It's a lunar one. She's beginning to flag a little.
Yeah, that's Psycho Sally putting her in-ring acumen to good use. Taking a nasty hit from a flying chair.
Good. Throw the match out.
Good call, ref.
Wow, that was pretty psycho out there, Carly.
I know, that felt freaking incredible! Did you hear the sound the chair made when it made contact? Wham!
Do you think it was really necessary to hit anyone with a chair?
Was it necessary for Cap and Rhea to do what they did to us?
Easy, easy. I'm on your side.
We were amazing together. We should get a tag title opportunity.
Oh, I mean, that would be nice, but we've only had one match.
That's why we need to attack Isla and Alba.
Wait, what?
Yeah! We attack the tag team champions, they're bound to give us a title shot. That always works.
Sure. We could also ask.
We should make a statement, just like Cap and Rhea did. We can show the whole NXT locker room, the whole WWE, that we are not going to be pushed around ever again.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go absolutely psycho on them.
He is like
Maybe
so
no
in
chairs,
dog.
though.
I make No
So
promises.
excited.
Another successful tag team title defense for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Hold on, that's Carly Prime and Psycho Sally.
And they're attacking the champions from behind. What's this all about?
Carly and Sally are the new team on the block. Maybe they want to establish themselves by going after the champs. It's worked before.
When we see the dark duo of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, we're looking at a team who's hungry and on the hunt for victims.
When you call yourselves the Unholy Union, you're not exactly mentoring rookies. This team's not just dangerous. These women possess a power that has the capability to level the entire women's division.
Fire and Dawn threaten to unleash scorched earth, and if they have their way, it can very well happen tonight.
I have a feeling we're going to need a scorecard to keep track of all the action we're about to see in this one, guys.
While this is going on, I gotta go downstairs.
Why? What'd the dog do?
That dog didn't do anything.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard. Big cross body.
I want
She's
a
been
snack.
dragged through the ringer tonight.
Why? You hungry?
And using the
Yeah.
Good.
I want a snack.
Good. You should be hungry.
point precision right on target. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of hungry.
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her.
Yeah, any kind of hungry is good for you.
Her competition at this point.
Yeah.
This won't be good for Alba.
And the official calls it clearly they cannot fight any longer.
I'll be right back.
Match is over.
Guess you heard?
Damn right I did. What did I tell you? We
Yep.
beat,
Worked out just like you said.
and it felt so good. Cap and Rhea,
It is. It's a shortcut, Carly.
an electric shortcut. I feel so powerful.
No. No, you don't. You feel like a bully. And that's not power. That's Cap and...
Yeah? After what they did to us. isn't
Maybe
it?
at first I did. At least a little bit. Now that I've tried it, I realize it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit me, and it doesn't fit you.
But we got a title opportunity.
We're gonna go out there and do crazy moves Alba and Isla have never seen in their lives, and beat them in the middle of the ring. We will fight every bit of their fire with fire. We will go psycho!
Hell yeah!
But what we won't do is anything like Cap and Rhea. Because they're not psycho. They're a pair of lunchroom bullies. That's not brutality. That's weakness lashing out. And we are not weak.
No, we're freaking not.
So let's go win the tag team titles and prove it.
Get ready for the untamed and unashamed Psycho Sally.
Psycho Sally is really capturing the imagination of the WWE Universe, Corey. Kids love her.
Kids love a lot of weird things. That's not exactly the barometer I go by.
No need to check your watches. It is prime time.
Carly Prime is the prototype of a blue chip athlete.
And we've seen them come and go how many times over the years, Saxton? Running around in the grass is not enough to make a WWE superstar.
About time. Took you forever to come back.
Oh my God. I was gone for hours.
The following contest is a tag team.
You would expect this to be a colossal challenge to the reigning champions as they go head-to-head against a pair that is becoming the most brutal force in the business.
But these two tag champions are here for a reason. I doubt they're going to get rattled by Carly Prime and Psycho Sally's antics.
It's more than just antics, Corey. These two challengers have shown they're fully capable of making just as much noise fairly as they do outside the rules.
I got some cheese balls.
Crossbody. Oh, strong impact.
She anticipated that one.
Face plant. Champ taking
Perfect.
the exchange.
No, flying with the moonsault. Might just have the quickness advantage over the champ. That could factor into this in a very big way when push comes to
Did he really say Prime with a moonsault?
At her pace.
Alba might be in a panic soon.
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Good grief. Saw it coming and got out of there. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
Don't you stare at me. You're not getting the people. No, you better get out.
Into the corner now.
Nice drop kick.
No.
Followed in with a clothesline. Watch the athleticism. Satellite DDT. Dawn's defense is being whittled down.
Yeah, she keeps getting cut down
Right
at the
to
pass. Sally is out of the way.
She's going to try it again. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible. And there's the save. And a menacing look from Psycho Sally.
At this point, this is incredibly ill-advised. You're in the middle of a match.
This is making me nervous.
Oh, my goodness.
Kick to the gut. Set up.
Canadian Destroyer. And Sally is keeping the match at her pace.
Tough spot for Isla.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise.
Oh, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk. What a mess.
And that definitely made solid impact. Big knee to the midsection. That will keep Dawn at bay. What a punch. Oh. And a drop kick. Picture perfect. Oh, look at head scissors. Boom. Head scissors DDT.
Dawn in grave danger here.
Oh, and she turns it around. She saw it coming. Wicked kick to the face.
How many times is she gonna reverse my finisher?
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
What a response from Sally.
Just driven into the mat.
The fight is being taken to Isla. Dawn's being systematically worked on.
Cover. 2 count. Yes,
I'm done.
new tag team champs.
Here are your winners in the new WWE Women's Tag Team.
Didn't even eat Carly.
Nope.
Hey, partner. How you feeling?
Like I just learned how to fly? Tag team champions? How's that for Psycho?
Absolute madness.
Ooh, that's not a bad team name.
I was thinking Psycho Prime.
Prime Psycho?
Possible. We'll workshop it.
Gold suits you, Sally. When we started down this road, you looked like you were about ready to...
Oddly enough, the belt actually fits Carly Prime real well because of the color combo.
Maybe I was. Cap messed me up, but she also taught me something.
Brutality!
No. Resilience. More unbreakable than I thought.
We got the titles. We can go where we want.
You're thinking Cap and Rhea. Me too. Thing is, I have this feeling those two are not in a long-term partnership. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy watching them tear each other apart.
For now?
For now.
Story complete. Now, we still have the Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler storyline. Troy's still here waiting for us. And there's a challenge match from Tavish. I'm just going to take the challenge match real quick because it's always a one-match thing.
Guys, stop staring at me.
Donna Matrix is back. This is the girl that was picking on Carly Prime, and then you stepped in to back her up. Oh, she went outside. You know, I both know what happens when people go outside the ring. Just following them in the most extreme way possible.
Yeah.
Alright, what signatures I hit it with? Got your beauty shot, got the sleeper slam, the Nova roller, and the arm drag.
Beauty shot.
And she dodged it.
Ah, bitch.
Alright, what finisher you want? You got your sleeper suplex, which is your classic. You got your nap time, which is like the evolution of you being of your tired stuff. Then we have the coffin drop. So what do you want?
There's a coffin.
That knocked out with a beauty shot into a coffin drop. I failed because I didn't outslug her. What did I mean by outslugging her? Entered the ring, near the apron, baseball bat. Okay. So I just sat here and beat the crap out of this girl because I didn't go with the theming of outslug and think of slugger like a Louisville Slugger bat. Other one. Get in here, Matrix. About to end your life with this bat.
You look awesome with a bat.
Well, it is part of your entrance.
I know. Right.
Sleeper slam onto the bat. And let's see if I can set her up properly. With that, into a springboard to put her down. And we should say good night with a hasty drop. Boom. There, mission complete. So, you still got Troy to deal with, or you can go and deal with Baszler and Stark. But both of them are multi-part story things, so yeah, got to go through at least one of them.
Let's do it, Troy. His annoying ass.
There she is, my favorite superstar.
What now?
First off, love this energy. Tough, no nonsense, brutal. It's working. Secondly, how would you feel if I said Minneapolis, Money in the Bank, you, Piper Niven, in the ring, making magic happen?
What's the catch?
No catch. I just think we should reward a superstar who has earned a big opportunity with the big stage.
Then why are you sweating?
Okay, fine. You want the truth? You terrify me. These days, whenever I'm within about 20 feet of you, I just naturally and instinctively clench. So I thought, maybe if you had a reason to like me. It would make it less likely that you'd take out all your inner turmoil on my outer face. Plus, you deserve it. Truly. So what do you think? Money in the bank?
So you want the match or no?
Or
I should have struck fear into your heart earlier. I want the match.
Great. It'll be great. Cap is where it's at. So we're good, right?
As long as you stop sniveling.
We'll try. Hey, there she is.
Of what message?
That, due to events outside of my control that had absolutely nothing to do with me, your match here at Money in the Bank has been canceled. Don't hurt me.
Why wouldn't I? I came here to break Piper Niven in a match that you personally offered me. If I'm here, I'm breaking someone, Troy.
Again, not my fault. Extenuating circumstances. Since we're in her hometown of Minneapolis, Molly Holly wants to have a comeback match tonight. We couldn't say no and had to bump another match from the show. It's really, when you think about it, a geographical Minneapolis problem. Which means if you're mad, it should only be at the Earth itself.
Or Molly Holly.
Yeah, sure. Her too. Definitely not Troy. Just remember that in a situation like this, my hands are tied.
We've got a last-minute change, making a big night even bigger, as Money in the Bank is also homecoming night here in Minneapolis for legend and three-time champion Molly Holly.
Everyone loves a homecoming. Everyone loves a comeback. And for these fans to get both those things in one... What the hell?
What was that all about?
Can we get some help out here?
You really just came out of nowhere and hit her with an RKO. All because you were inspired to go after the legend, by the legend killer.
that's kind of mean.
Oh, look who it is.
Don't you look awfully proud of yourself?
I would have been happy to do my fighting in the ring. It wasn't my decision to take that option away.
Ugh, this is exactly the kind of free-for-all indie nonsense I tried to beat out of you back in the PC.
Guess you're not as good of a mentor as you thought you were.
Are you under the impression this attitude is going to help you?
The only impression I'm under is that I deserve a seat at the table. And if WWE management wants to kowtow to some decrepit dinosaur parading around like she still has a place in the ring, I'm happy to show that dinosaur the door.
I assure you, Molly Holly is very anxious to show you just how much of a place she still has in the ring. And despite my own history with her, so am I.
So you have a choice. You can have a match with Molly Holly and just Molly Holly, or you can make it a tag match and it'll be you and Rhea versus Molly and Justine.
Take them both on.
Fine. Why don't I grab Rhea Ripley and we make it a foursome? She and I can kill 2 old birds with 1 stone.
We'll see. Those 2 old birds will be very happy to wipe that smug smile off your face. See you in the ring.
Look who's here!
Random music for the random tag team they set up. At the very least, they could have given us either your music or her music, but instead they gave like random generic music.
The Princess, Ken, King, and Rhea Ripley!
Cap has proven herself to be one of the most brutal superstars in WWE history. Is anyone going to stand up to this bully?
Not if they know what's good for him, Saxton. Do you want to make her mad? I sure don't.
The School of Hard Knocks is in session.
And then we get Justine.
And their opponents first.
Yeah, I like the outfit
Guys,
that
this
they
looks
gave.
to be a match with major implications here in WWE.
That they gave who?
Change the entire landscape here.
Me?
This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight. Good golly! Here comes the WWE Hall of Famer!
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly!
She kicked her cake to the curb and found her true calling, grinding people into the mat. This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division.
How the hell did she end up with Steve first name?
Well, the name more so was based off of like a bit of a joke with the family, because I believe she was sister to Crash Holly, cousin to Hardcore Holly. And even though Crash had a really good WWE career overall, the thing about him was like he was like a bit of a joke character, but still could go in the ring. Hardcore Holly, based off his name, like a real like hardcore type person. Like pretty much he's known as like a no nonsense kind of guy overall. And for a while he had to go and deal with his cousin Crash Holly, who was a bit of like a jokester for a bit. Like he was still kind of serious. But like it was definitely more so like, you know, like the guy that tells all the jokes, and Hardcore was like the straight man, the one that would tell the joke, that you have the jokes be told to him, and he's like, why am I related to you? and then Molly Holly came in, and she was more so like a brother-in-law cousin crash, and eventually started having a few different own things going on. But the joke more so was that like because she was like a bit of a joke in the beginning, they went and gave her a name to be a bit more fitting for the whole joke premise of her of like why she was showing up.
Great balance. Boom! Missile drop kick.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Up the top.
Missed. Thank you, Rhea.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Sleeper slam. Eyes are squarely set on Molly here.
Sleeper slam into sleeper suplex. Time to say goodnight.
That could be curtains for Molly.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
I was actually kind of expecting to go and kick out because she didn't have that much damage on her.
A big win for the captain.
You might say she has her ship headed in the right direction.
Put that match in a museum.
Tonight, I proved a point about who still has a place in WWE. Ever since I stepped foot here, I've been bombarded with endless praise for the so-called legends. We love them. We adore them. We hold banquets in their honor. But at some point, every banquet has to end. And yet, there are some legends here in WWE who refuse to get up from the table. They finished their meal, had some dessert, polished off a cup of coffee or two, even paid the bill. Do they care that others are waiting for their chance to sit down? Do they care that the staff wants to leave? No. They just sit there, blissfully unaware of everything going on around them. These rotten relics
I am so bad.
don't even know.
What the heck?
Beth Phoenix couldn't stand any more of the disrespect. It looks like Beth wants to settle this right now. This fight is getting started before they even make it through the curtain.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Spinning heel kick. Where the heck is she going now?
Beth staking her claim here as the powerhouse of the women's division.
Well, she made it. Now what? I don't really think this is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise. Holy hell! Somebody get them out of there! They're going to fall over, for heaven's sake!
Boom! Basement drop kick. And the only limit these superstars have on this catwalk is their twisted imaginations. Enough already. Oof. Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
Uh-oh, one wrong step at that height could cause some serious damage.
Can someone get them down, please?
She scores big with the counter. Planning on what to do next. Gutbuster! Guys, we are a long way from your standard wrestling match here. This has just turned into a damn fight. Boom! What an interception. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. And these areas are always off limits, guys. No one's supposed to be up there. I don't think they're really Oh my goodness! Are you nuts?
Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted.
Quick takedown there.
Ah, Beth caught by the counter. Set up for the right leg sweep. Nicely done. These road cases are not very forgiving. They're definitely not made to fight on. Measured knee drop.
Oh my gosh! She's calling for it.
Got her in her sights and making clear she's going to make this hurt. It's a recipe for cracked ribs. And we are looking at some true close quarters combat here on this dock. Nowhere to run.
Beth is in a bind. Up and down. What a slam.
Bludgeoning them with that bat.
She saw that one coming.
Oh!
Was ready for that.
Oh! The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Guys, come on. Someone could seriously get hurt back there.
That is
Pretty sure
freaking
that's the point,
hilarious.
Saxton.
What is?
They didn't get there to do any loading, just some unloading of
The
vicious
Jeremy
offense.
met me. That's how my evening was. I told him I was.
What?
I was like, how's like
Oh,
good?
sent clean through the
Watching
window.
you
Broken
and playing
glass flying
WWE.
everywhere.
Oh, double leg drop.
Stump puller leg snap. That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Boom.
She's headed right up the ladder. Climbing up that service ladder, but I don't think there's any good reason for it.
Finished her climb, but what happens now?
Caught in a bad position. Oh, my God. Oh, no. No official.
There you go. That's how you end it.
Looks like they've settled it themselves. Yeah, I just hope no one was seriously hurt.
Do you agree that's how you end it? Definitely a lot more on the on just being mean with the sassiness than it is to just be sassy.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
I'm just fighting for what's mine.
That wasn't a criticism. Just remember, you're facing someone who's forgotten more about wrestling
fault.
than half the roster's ever known. Now that you've got her angry, make sure you finish the job.
Not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna make her dream of retirement.
Yeah. Show the Glamazon it's time for her to get glamour gone.
Good one. And that's the plan.
Ready to leave a wake of pain and devastation. It's happened.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way
Here you go with your brutal attire and your brutal entrance.
Cap has proven herself to be one of the most brutal superstars
They're
in
so brutal now.
history. Is anyone going to stand up to this bully?
Not if they know what's good for him, Saxton. Do you want to make her mad? I sure don't.
Oh, God, no.
By the way, the cameraman that you knock over, that's the same cameraman that would go and use the clapper during your Hollywood entrance. The guy that you got on there, do the action clapper thing, then run off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been a character in the WWE storylines for a couple of years now. His name is Tom.
The Glamazon is here.
from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Years of devastation in the path of the Glamazon.
Yeah, Beth Phoenix actually derives tremendous pleasure from smashing humans into oblivion.
She's actually married to former WWE superstar Adam Copeland, better known as Edge.
The Glamazon steps into the ring tonight with one thing on her mind: annihilation.
Beth Phoenix has left a real mark on this industry, and I wouldn't be surprised if she used the table to leave a real mark on Cap's face in tonight's tables match.
Hey, if someone's not going to pass the torch, you're well within your rights to snuff it up.
Looks like a battle between tradition and progress in the ring and here at the commentary table. And just planting them with that DDT there.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Oh, man. Strikes with a kick.
Quick sidestep by Beth.
Running Hurricane. Standing shooting star press. Incredible. And that can put Beth in her place. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And Phoenix is being broken down.
Yeah, Phoenix needs to rethink her strategy fast.
Boom! At this point, this is incredibly ill-advised. You're in the middle of a match.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter.
And using the bottom rope moonsault.
Where you going, bitch? Oh, no. Get back in the ring. Fine, I'll go out the ring.
Sliding under the ropes into a splash on the floor.
That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. She seems to have gained the advantage here.
Really taking control here.
Able to interrupt the attack. She's sent back in under the ropes. Took off the hood of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Come on, Byron, get in front of me.
No.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes.
Nope, missed. Oh, too much.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Heads out of the ring. What's next? Re-entering the ring now.
I might just did the tack instead of the springboard.
Made her pay for her mistake. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Oh, right to the throat.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Beauty shot.
She's bringing the
I got 4 people watching. What do you know? But people that are here, thank you for showing up. Get Beth Phoenix in that corner.
in the corner of the ring. Oh, the table's being set on fire.
That's that good.
And now, about to see if we can make this work.
Because this is going to be nasty. And that's all she wrote. That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth fire out of you too.
And that is it. Match is over. Even though she didn't really go through it because it wasn't really on top of it there.
Are made of construction paper and tape. She was a big fish in a small pond.
Doesn't matter. Table was on fire. And table broke apart.
By the victor here tonight.
It was considered that she went through. That's all I care about. So we've dealt with Molly Holly, we've dealt with Justine, we've dealt with Beth Phoenix, and that's the end of all of that there. And now we have the actual story mission here. Another challenge match with Fanny. Don't care. Let's just go on with the story.
Hey, I'm in a bit of trouble. Think you could help me out?
Is it something you should be talking to your parole officer about? I'm kidding. Besides, I'm no snitch. What's up?
Rhea was going to have my back in my match with Johnny Gargano, but Mommy had some other business come up. Think you'd be able to be in my corner?
Supporting you? I could, but I've also got a lot of respect for Rhea. I may call the shots around here, but Poppy doesn't cross boundaries like that.
Don't make it weird. This was Rhea's idea.
Alright then. But you don't get it twisted. Just because I'm in your corner doesn't mean I'm gonna be doing the heavy lifting in your match.
I understand.
You better. I'm not kidding about this. You roll with me, I'm gonna make sure you don't embarrass us.
Yes, sir.
That's more like it.
So, Rhea Ripley is Mommy, you're Poppy, and Dom is the one who eats chicken tenders. By the way, that is not a joke. Like anywhere he goes, if they have chicken tenders, that is what he orders. Like he doesn't eat anything else other than chicken tenders.
Dominic has a new woman by his side tonight.
Even though he's supposed to be like this guy who's been to jail and he's a gangster and he's all hardcore, but nah, he wants his chicken tendies.
We want his chicken tendies. They're good, okay?
I got no problem with chicken tenders, but like he'll go to like a high-end restaurant and he'll order chicken tenders.
Nothing else I like. I'm getting chicken tenders.
There's even a clip out there you can find where Judgment Day go to like this high-end restaurant, and he says, I want to get a bottle of your most expensive champagne and your finest chicken tenders. I'm like, really, dude? And him and chicken tenders it's not a kayfabe thing. Like that's a real life thing for him.
That's funny.
Because sometimes like him as Dirty Dom, this guy who's been to jail, and like he's hardcore gangster guy who's been to jail, who's got a rap sheet even though he doesn't actually have one, because he was only in there for one day. That's all kayfabe stuff, but like something that's not kayfabe is that he actually only eats chicken tenders, and that's what it's all about. I'm like, I got no problem with that overall, but like, okay, but no judgment, no hatred, just chicken tenders pretty much at any and all times. Cool, whatever.
Jeremy was like, Dominic Mysterio is a bitch.
Yeah, he is. Well, at least the character that he's playing is.
Yeah, he's watching and giving me competition.
Well, I think that, like that's the character that he's playing. So like me talking about him and like feeling the way I do about him, that's actually what the character is supposed to be. Which means that if I feel that way about him as a character, even though I do have like respect for what he's done, and especially as somebody who remembers him when he first started off doing wrestling and how he was and what he was doing, I got great respect for what he's been able to go and do and pull off. But like, his character is a bit of a little baby bitch. That's what his character is meant to go and be, and I got no problem with that because that's how he plays it. That's how he wants it to be, and he does it well because I see him as a little baby bitch, and it's fine for me because like that's. If I didn't see him as the character that I'm telling you that he is, and you actually go look up like a video of how he is in the ring. Oh. Yeah, Dominic Mysterio definitely he's a hoe. He's a little baby bitch. You can't agree with him on that one. Like ain't nobody better than Rey Mysterio. Like Mysterio's got to be in like his 50s at this point, and like this man does not slow down in the ring. I don't know how he can still do all the springboard stuff that he does at the speed that he does it as well. That's just something else for me.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent from the opposition. And now there's an opening. The cover. And he gets his shoulder up before the count. Looks like it's going to take much more here. Compromised position here. Right across the mats.
I will still give great respect to the Mysterio family. Like, while at the same time, I will admit and talk about how much of a little bitch that he is. But like, I prefer him to be a sniveling little bitch boy of a character that he's playing now, compared to how corny and bland his character was when he was following his father. He definitely could have done something to go and be a bit more interesting, but didn't really make that happen. But him turning heel and doing the things that, although him as a heel also didn't really work out for me for a good while either. Because him as a heel, for the most part, if I remember things correctly, it was mostly just him, again, doing more bitching and complaining about how his father, Rey Mysterio, wasn't really there for him. Even though, like, he didn't grow up without his father. He had plenty of time to go and be with his father, spend time with him. He might not have been there all the time, but definitely was there for a majority of the time. Kept talking about how he didn't do things for him, he wasn't there for him, again and again, even though, like, everybody knows, like, the history of who Rey Mysterio is, what he's done. Hell, even the big storyline where Rey Mysterio was going up against Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. I mean, that's where the whole I'm Your Poppy thing came from, because Eddie was saying that he actually was the one that was with Vicky Guerrero. No, not Vicky. With Rey's wife, and Dominic was really his son and not Rey's son.
not where Gargano wanted.
I do miss Eddie though. I think he would actually would still be out here in the ring wrestling if he didn't pass. I also think if things didn't go the way they went, we'd have Guerrero still wrestling. I think also would have his good and close friend Benoit wrestling still, because even though things ended horribly for him overall, and now anything involving him is pretty much like tainted what he's done in the ring, I still think Benoit has a great in-ring legacy that I don't think should be forgotten. Definitely someone I would say like his wrestling style definitely was a bit boring, but like it was still something that was more exciting than what Bret Hart was. Bret Hart wasn't an exciting wrestler, but he was known as the excellence of execution for a reason. He was good. Everything he did was essentially perfect. It was done soundly. It was done perfectly to go and have the move done. It would hurt. It got to its point. There was no playing around. There was no theatrics. He just went, did it. It was done, and that's it. Moving on. Benoit, he was vicious with. He was known as Rabid Wolverine for a reason. He would pull off moves with the same quality, but like a bit more vicious. So he had like a lot more snap to it. His German suplexes, especially when they would go multiples, like they would do damage. They would hurt. Like I don't think I've seen anybody on the level of Chris Benoit recently, like doing moves, making them look as good and like done like nobody doing it to the level of perfection that he can go and do the moves. On top of that, do it as rapidly as well as viciously as he did it. He's not somebody I think that should be forgotten within the realm of wrestling. The way things have gone, bad, yeah, but I don't think something like one single act at the end of their life should go and mean that the rest of their life that was nothing but good and inspiring for many other people that wrestle now, like that shouldn't be erased.
This is going to be like a double date gone haywire. I love it.
I think Rhea Ripley would object to you saying that the captain and Dominic are...
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Black Widow locked in tight. Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover. Tiger fake kick too.
Bam. And bam. Nice combo of moves right there. 3 different moves to go and hit. Build up a whole lot of meter of stun. And she's going to get up from here. Oh, I thought she was going to get up. Sweet. And stomp. Now she's stunned. I can attack. I can do that. See if I can get Johnny Gargano to come in for no reason.
Stops the count before a 2. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
What do you mean 30 minutes at a time? I mean like 30 minutes away from where Guerrero was? Because I do think the two of them did live fairly close to each other. And I always forget if it was Charlotte, North Carolina where he lived, or if they were in Georgia. I knew it was somewhere like near the south in that direction.
And set right into the corner. Great job refocusing to reverse that. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
Roman drop kick. Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. kick across the back. Able to elude it. Wow, drop kick. Despite giving his all, Gargano wasn't able to spare himself from harm there. Ooh. Dominic attempting to gain some fuel from the WWE Universe. He went right into that turnbuckle. Mysterio in the corner, and Dominic with a spectacular satellite DDT.
A running hurricanrana. It takes a certain level of
Uh-oh.
athleticism to pull that off.
Gets him with the counter. Dominic setting his sights on his opponent now.
Here we go. Come on, let me get the signature off. Messed it up last time. And he caught it. Wow.
Instead, whipped back down to the mat. Look at
The
this. Looking wobbly in the corner. Double team DDT style.
Sleeper slam. Candace is like a deer in the headlights.
Sleeper slam. Because it's nap time, it should be it here.
Kick down low. Bad intentions in mind here.
Yeah.
Candace has got nothing left.
There's two. A decisive victory for this feud.
Is it possible that Dominic
You know what's funny? You've evolved the character from cheery, sleepy girl to a sleepy girl with a bit more of an edge with nap time, and now you've taken it to like the end of it. So you have like the child, the adult, and you have like the old woman, because the third finishing move that you have, the hazy drop, which is called the coffin drop, it's like it's like saying like it's the final sleep, the eternal sleep.
Yeah.
So you got you got nap time, regular sleep, final sleep.
I made an example out of my last victory, and I'll make an example of anyone who stands in my way, of anyone who stands in Papi's way.
Me and Jeremy's talking about
Because she's the daddy
oh shit.
I never had.
Is it Rhea? Okay.
What's that?
Like Rhea Ripley?
What about her?
Me and Jeremy's talking about her. He called her the OG goth.
I don't know if OG goth really works out for it, because I believe they had other goth set females in WWE before. The most recent iteration. The most recent iteration. I know the most recent iteration of Rhea definitely is like the hardcore goth setup. Because I remember seeing like very early versions of Rhea in a wrestling setup. Like she looked like she was like a younger Charlotte, blonde hair and a ponytail. Just like very much like a happy-go-lucky, cheerful-looking girl.
Thanks for taking care of my business while I was gone. Didn't I always tell you Dom was something special? Glad you two finally got a chance to work together.
He's a bit of a brat, but I understand what you see in him. I hope you know better than to take stock in what people are saying online.
Of course I do. Besides, if you did want to take him off my hands, you're still in charge around here. I'm not someone who gets mad over something as silly as petty jealousy.
Good. Then I expect you to be out there for my match against Caden Carter tonight.
Delighted. I'll bring the chaos, Fluffy.
Excuse me. I'm yawning for some reason. Don't know why. Might be a reason why. Time. But whatever. Your response. We need you to go and respond on whether you want to be mean and or sassy, whatever. Are you going to be on guard, or is she going to fall in line?
I'll be on guard.
This is probably the one storyline you've struggled with the most on making choices, because you being, brutal in the ways of being just like being mean and a bully is not how you are.
I know. Asshole.
It's Cap, here to unleash her wrath upon the ring.
The following
Oh,
contest
you
is
got me
scheduled
old
for
woman.
one
We're
fall.
talking
Making her way to the
to
ring from
Was that?
Columbus, Ohio, the Princess.
Jeremy. He called me an old woman.
Cap has proven herself
Why'd he call you an old woman?
superstars in WWE history. Is
Off my
anyone going
move,
to stand up to this bully?
With the nap time?
What's good for him,
saying how I
Do you want to make her mad? I sure don't.
he called me an old woman.
Wait, he's watching the stream?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I told him that my character was badass.
Well,
He's like, is he streaming now? I'm like, yeah.
Jeremy, thank you very much for being here in the stream. Although, I do apologize for not being as good and or entertaining as our boy Smitty.
Oh God, he always had y'all gonna get better for the
Caden Carter, one of the party girls.
And from the Philippines,
Well, Caden Carter was trained by some of the toughest hardcore wrestlers around, then honed her skills in Mexico and trained in Lucha Libre as well.
Now, all that training very evident in Caden's unique style.
God damn, Bear.
All the dogs are weak.
She almost knocked my ass underneath my bed.
Caden Carter has a tall order tonight, taking on a captain along with the returning Rhea Ripley at ringside.
Caden is an egg, and
It's
she
a
is in
mess.
a battle with the frying pan and the fire.
So, Byron, in this breakfast analogy of yours, what does that make Dominic Mysterio?
The fork? Sorry, I thought that went all the way through. Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it.
Bang, a tiger fang kick. Whoa! Showing off the quickness.
Ah, almost got it.
Things around in a hurry. Oh, quite an effective counter. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And momentum is slipping away from Carter. Yeah, Cade needs to rethink her strategy fast. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Boom, to the face. Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now. to evade. Ouch, caught her. Kick to the gut. Oh, sit out jawbreaker. Eating through a straw for a week. Oh, man, what a strike. She's been on the offensive for a little while now. She's taken command of the situation.
Bam! Dropping it. Time for this cutscene to happen, because anytime they say do certain thing in ring or outside, it's gonna be a cutscene. There it is.
Hard Irish whip into the corner. Poppy is certainly teaching Kaden Carter a lesson she'll never forget. Official separating them here. Vicious shot to the throat. Hold on, it looks like Rhea Ripley's got some brass knuckles, and the referee has no idea. No question as to whether this superstar will resort to cheating. What? Mommy just attacked Poppy? Maybe Rhea didn't like Dom getting so close to her ally. And now she's showing her what true brutality looks like. Repeated kicks to the so-called Poppy. Speaking of Dom, I don't think he likes seeing Mommy and Poppy fighting. I'm not sure if Dominic can stop Rhea Ripley if she has a score to settle here. Apparently, Dom has no intention of stopping her, and Rhea's reclaiming her status as the alpha in this relationship.
Jesus. The hell of a right hook that she hit you with right there.
I don't think we'll be seeing Dominic or Rhea in Cap's corner anytime soon. Well, this was a tenuous relationship from the start that was bound to blow up sooner than later. Once again, the age-old question has been answered. Who gets custody of Dominic Mysterio? And this time, the answer, Rhea Ripley.
And Geneva. Hello, Geneva.
So, how's it going? Didn't really expect to run into you here. Was kind of just planning on waiting for my flight, listening to my book on tape.
I know I haven't been in touch lately.
Yep, that's definitely what's making this awkward.
Yeah, I am hoping for a crowd to show up at some point.
But did you see what
Right now, the main crowd we have is whoever's showing up, and I'm making an attempt to try to see if I can talk to them if people want to say something on them.
Did you really expect to steal Dom without any consequences?
I didn't steal anyone. Do you have any idea?
I do think, what do you say? Smitty did have a long time to figure out how to be entertaining with how long he was editing for some of the bigger YouTubers of the crew that he was a part of.
Or literally anyone you've come into contact with recently?
I know, like, Smitty even has the whole, the crew known as, like, the Smitty Plus House, which definitely is not what it normally is. And those guys got their own podcast going on as Clueless. Grizzy, Pezzy, Droid, and Puffer doing their own thing there with that.
I know it's not. I'm attempting to diffuse the situation.
Honestly, you could stand to diffuse this whole situation. Brutality has a time and place, but maybe it's not all the time and everywhere.
It's possible you have a point. But I also can't let Rhea's betrayal stand.
Well, I guess you don't have to drop the brutality right away. After all, sometimes soul searching takes time. You might not find anything in that dark soul of yours until after you take care of Rhea Ripley.
I don't think I will.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Gotta get through the storytelling stuff. Gotta be quiet for it sometimes. But there are just some people I don't want to listen to. Like, nobody wants to listen to Troy. Nobody wants to see Troy. The only time we do want to see Troy is if he's actually going to be a character in the ring and we can put him through a table or something.
backstage brawl has the potential to get out of hand really fast.
The backstage
Hey,
is
my
a
outfit.
tricky area to navigate, even under the best circumstances. So imagine having to do it with two superstars throwing hands. Connects on the kick. Vicious knee drop. Look at her taking in all the energy from the crowd.
So, how would you like me to do or make an attempt to knock her out this time?
Oh God, I
don't know. Excuse me, but sorry about that. Box is in the way. Wasn't let me pick up the shovel.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
Oh, it's your signature weapon.
Hurling a message to their opponent.
This doesn't look stable enough to be fighting on.
His signature weapon, the bat. I think you might need to. It might be time for you to leave the call and come back because you're coming in real choppy.
I don't know what it's like at your home, Cole, but they're definitely acting like they own the place.
better.
Yes, does sound better.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out! I haven't paid off that car!
I don't think they're worried about that right now. Kick connects.
And there's more! Ripcord Spanish Fly!
Oh my Lord, just dribbling her skull off the car.
And now her hand is trapped!
Hey guys, I've been here a long time and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot.
She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
And hit. Pow.
You could get hit by a car in the parking lot, or you can take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window. Flying Majorana, beautiful.
I love how my outfit like glows.
She's climbing to a new frontier here. She made it to the top. Now what?
No, what? No.
Emergency services.
Oh, hold on.
Getting those doors open. And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Yeah, I know all about critical.
Just trying to close one door.
I was watching him all the way back before critical became Jesus. All the way back before the whole Moist Esports. All the way back before he even like did a face reveal.
Tossed into the ambulance.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance. Beauty shot.
I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind. They're out to cause real bodily harm. Launched into the ambulance. You don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Just close the second door.
If I can let me close it. I can tell by the way he was fighting. It wasn't gonna let me do it.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Kick down low. Oh, into a powerbomb.
Nothing but cold, hard
Oh,
concrete
Jesus.
underneath these competitors now. Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match. There's return fire on Rhea. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Climbing the ambulance. What is she thinking?
Thinking I'm gonna go and jump off and attack.
High ground on top of the ambulance.
Oh Jesus! All right, at that distance and the direction look weird.
Big risk leading to big brute. Grabs a hold of Ripley.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Exposed concrete. It's just the first hazard you see in this area. There are about 100 ways.
Out there, you're gonna make this one. I'm gonna try. Oh, now all of a sudden she can't go and redirect in midair and go the distance. All right.
This could be the turning point. I don't know who's feeling this more.
I'm just hurting myself jumping off the thing.
Up the ambulance. On top of the ladder now. What the heck does she plan to do up there? She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services. Tough position to be caught in. Oh my goodness, no! Get some. No, 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 no! From the top with the splash.
Putting it all on the line, using everything to your advantage, even your own body.
I don't see them getting up after
Sleeper slam. Game over on that one. And there you were talking to your best friend, Psycho Sally, who's been anything but psycho.
I know.
Here's the captain walking in and hoping to be walking out.
Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio.
Here you are making an entrance once more with your look and your old entrance once more.
In an ambulance.
And the other is going to be known as the most
Yeah, with my bat.
With your bat and your amulet from when you were possessed.
Yeah.
Sit back and enjoy the violence, boys. This one's personal.
Just like how awesome I was.
Well, you were there when I was going through the work and effort to go and make it happen.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the one you've been taking your directions from, kinda.
Ladies and gentlemen, mommy's home. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia,
Physically imposing and a talented athlete. This is a woman who knows how to put her strength to devastating use.
Rhea Ripley is capable of anything inside the ring.
You've got to respect that. Call her the Nightmare, call her the Eradicator. I call her straight up dominant.
the following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
This is a match that has happened, I think, a total of about 7 times overall. Yeah, because it's been a match, unlike Hell in a Cell or other stuff. Like, it's been a match that really only shows up when a feud calls for it. Because there used to be a time where Hell in a Cell meant something. But these days, it seems like a regular steel cage match means more than a Hell in a Cell. Because I think we see a regular steel cage match happen less than we see that happen less than we see the steel cage. No, the Hell in a Cell match. Because Hell in a Cell happens at least once a year, with the fact that they have a pay-per-view named Hell in a Cell.
Displayed there. Oh, from behind, that'll give you some whiplash. And Rhea with reason to question her confidence after that attack.
Got their opponent up.
Driven down Snake Eyes.
Bottom rope for a moonsault. Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank.
Alright, man, do your thing. You decide you want to use your thing to get up.
She must rethink her strategy. She's pushed into the corner.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
But Ripley still has to do more to get this fully in her favor. Oh, incredible athleticism.
Oh, she's going outside.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Oh boy, to the announce table now. Oh yeah, gonna clean it off here. This is gonna be dangerous. We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless.
Judy Shot puts her down. Got 2 finishers just in case.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position. Can Ripley recover from this adversity? Northern right suplex. She manages to get control.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning.
Oh, nice.
And well-timed maneuver there. Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
Shout out to the Moist Esports team. Shout out to Charles White, the world-renowned actor, and the definition of what it means to be a man. Shout out to his band, the Gentlemen. They got a good couple of bangers in there. Also, shout out to the artist known as Baby No Money, because of how he was able to somehow work out getting someone as in demand as Charles White in his music video to go and show off all those dance moves that he had. Apparently, you don't have a move to put him through the table.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight. This feels so unsafe. Lifted high into an electric chair position.
Into an electric chair facebuster, Mike.
Alright, that's a signature there.
Brutality simply can't be contained.
Show you Jeremy's character
And she slides her back to the mat.
that he made.
And what?
WWE.
He made one too?
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight. A steel chair. She's taking this match into even more dangerous territory. Look at this. Opening the back door. Taking a big step towards success in this ambulance match.
Then we got him looking like a lucha pool, really? A luchador version of Deadpool? Alright. Yeah, I definitely, I gotta be a little bit upset. And from what I'm seeing, you got a couple of colors off as well.
Nothing about this match has to feel good, but right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain.
Vulnerable spot for Ripley. This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
Great strength being shown here. Well, do this!
Oh my gosh, I've seen it all now. I can't look.
Good Lord! Taking flight. To risk destroying yourself to destroy your opponent is the rage. But it might be what's needed to get them into the ambulance. Trying to at least slam one door shut. Now just needs to get
That's one down. Y'all see how much power I got going this one here. Nope. She used resiliency to get out of that.
She's doing what she can to alter the beatdown.
She got tired of being pushed around. Now wants to push the advantage. She steers clear of that one. Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. Great response to Ripley there.
Look, just let me do the springboard to keep grabbing me before she actually jumps up.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
Ripley is getting beaten down here. Ripley's experiencing some brutality.
Flatline, man, face first. There's a wheelbarrow. Boom, DDT.
And it's another attack above the shoulders.
Gotta protect that region or the lights can go out fast.
Drop kick to the face. Setting it up.
Gotta hit that Nova roller.
This lands, it's over.
Yep.
Running into
Done. Perfect. Which other super one? The Caribbean kick. That's right. How about we go for a three-piece? First,
No biscuit.
the biscuit will be putting her in the ambulance. So first I hit with some nap time. Sleeper suplex. And because she doesn't want to go and cooperate, instead of going for the coffin drop, we'll give her another sleeper slam. Three finishes in a row with the damage she has on her. Should be the end of it. And there it is.
What the hell out of here?
WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
I can't imagine the feeling when those doors slam shut and you know you've lost. That has to be.
And now we're back to you being the normal you. No, we're not, because we got to talk with Foley. Because we're going to do the three faces of Foley.
Bang, bang.
Ah, geez, Mick, you pop up out of nowhere, huh?
Just like you popped your little buddy Psycho Sally in the face. Man, that is brutality.
I actually feel kind of bad about that.
That's what separates the brutal from the boring, Cap. The only feeling Cactus ever had was wanting to taste his own blood pouring down his own face.
We're a little more PG nowadays, so...
When Cactus went out there and had a street fight with Triple H, there was no guilt, no fear, nothing but the cold, dead eyes of the man from Truth or Consequences.
Damn, yeah, that was good. Great.
Now that you've brought the brutality, you think you have that kind of fight in you?
To take on Triple H?
You leave Triple H to Jack. He's mine. But if you deigned to let me stand by your side back then, I'd sure want you taking care of his partner in crime, even if she's also authority. Would you be down to bring brutality to anyone?
He wants you to go and fight Stephanie.
You saw what I did to everyone in my path. I have the brutality to grind anyone down.
Then I've got just the match for you. Hold on to your hat, because if you think you know brutality, just you wait.
Of course.
This definitely is a storyline, especially the whole thing of going through three different kinds of drastically different looks and personality types, and having Mick Foley coming in after each one. Definitely, I believe, the story a bit more fitting if they had it for the guy, and not have the boring setup. Well, at least the Undisputed storyline wouldn't have been boring if the time jumps weren't so far in between each and every single one of them. Plus, they had a bit more going on. It all seemed so shallow overall with the Undisputed storyline. The Unleashed storyline doesn't really have like a set timeline about how long you've been in the WWE doing stuff. The Undisputed storyline says that you've been somebody who's just been floundering and just been lost in the shuffle for the past for 2 years, and then you finally get yourself a shot in the tournament to go for the abandoned title, and then from there you get a fluke victory against Cody Rhodes for the title thanks to Roman Reigns, and then you're stuck in a storyline where no matter what's going on or sideline stories you do, everything's all about how you're doing what you can as a guy to get out under the shadow of Roman Reigns, even though people like after I think at least in the male storyline, after 6 months maybe you can still doubt him as being a legit champion. But after somebody who won by a fluke defends the title constantly, even with the odds stacked against him, if he defends the title for a year and he's still a champion, after a year, you can't question him and think that he's a fluke or paper champion anymore. Gravy in the cooking video. Before you were the princess here in WWE, Kenz, she was the original princess. She was the $1 billion princess, is what she was known as.
You're going up against one of the biggest villains in WWE history, from a family of villains that make Genghis Khan look like Mother Teresa. You know what to do. Hold no punches, bar no holes, and if you want to do like old Cactus Jack would do, make good use of every tool at your disposal. Bang, bang.
Bang bang. My man Mick Foley. I definitely think Mick Foley would have been better used, or better utilized for the male storyline overall. Because the female storyline definitely is a more interesting one. Ah! Of course, the first weapon Stephanie goes for is the sledgehammer. Stop getting up, Stephanie. You missed. No, never mind. Beauty shot, put her down. I think it might be over right now. Hit her with that coffin drop. I knew it. Stephanie's always been weaker, at least in the wrestling sense. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here.
Sleepy?
It's about that time for me to go and knock out, and this is almost a 3-hour stream.
Doesn't feel like it.
Well, I don't care if you don't feel like it. I feel like it, so I'll go, I end up going. I'm the one streaming and putting in the work here. You're just sitting there looking pretty on the screen.
I just said it doesn't feel like a 3 hours.
Well, that's because it's not. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes right now.
Okay, fucking Mr. Technical.
But yeah, this is another part done, and as I seem to have done, every single part goes through one chapter of the story, and we've reached the end of this chapter before we start on the next one. So, I will say here at this point, everybody watching, for those that were here, those that are here afterward, and those that are checking out the VOD, I thank you for being here and watching. I am going to go and do this again once more, because we still have more story to go through here with the sassy Kenz, who will maybe be a bit more active next time, as we make our way through the rest of the story, and she can see what kind of character she turns out to be, which is still very much different from how she is, other than sleeping a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I've said before, and I will always say again, until next time, it's been a joy and a pleasure. Kenz, say goodbye.